All right, hello friends. I'm gonna talk for just a few minutes here to kick this off. I'm just making sure to sound check here a little bit, make sure all the things are recording. I'm gonna also share this on my personal Facebook page so we can get some more people in here. But feel free to ask some questions, leave some comments. What we're going to do today is I have rigged up here in the studio a way to get some play-alongs going and to play some tunes. So we're going to play some tunes today. We're going to shed together when some people get logged in here, and it's going to be fun. So I hope that you've got your horn. I hope that you want to check out and practice a little bit. Maybe you don't know all these tunes yet, but that's all right. I think what we're going to do today is learn these tunes and come back here in the studio away. So we're going to start with something simple. We're going to start with an F blues, and the tune that I'm going to play today is Take the Coltrane. And Take the Coltrane is a tune by obviously John Coltrane and Duke Ellington. I'm going to see if I can get this working for you today, which would be to play a little recording of the head so you can hear that, and then we'll play it together. I'm pulling up the recording now. So it's an F blues. We're going to play choruses back and forth after we play the melody. So this is the melody. Check it out. All right, so it's pretty easy. Maybe you don't know it yet. You can hear me play it, and then you can play along. So the first thing that we're going to do with this, the play along is about 5 minutes long. So what we're going to do is I'm going to play 2 choruses of the melody, and then I'm going to have you guys go ahead and play 2 choruses of your own solo. So basically, we're going to trade choruses, and then I'm going to jump in and say, all right, let's do choruses. Let's do 4 bars, and stuff like that. So hopefully the levels will be somewhat balanced, but then we'll talk about the next tune and we'll go through. So we're going to play today, we're going to play an F blues, Take the Coltrane, and then we're going to play It Could Happen to You, Have You Met Miss Jones, Alone Together, and then we're going to do the hardest tune. We're going to do a 12-key version of Cherokee, where we're going to trade choruses and keys. I'll take the hard keys this time. Maybe next time you guys can do the hard keys and I'll do the easy keys. So I just wanted to take some time to practice with you all today, and hopefully this is useful. It'll be posted up on YouTube later, so if you want to go back and do it again, you can. So feel free to drop anything, questions into the chat here on Facebook, and we're going to try to make sure this is good rolling. The first tune, I'm going to have to probably balance out the levels. Obviously, it's the first time we're doing this, so we'll see how it goes. But we're going to play Take the Coltrane. I'm just going to check the level quick. Doesn't seem like it's too loud, so hopefully that's cool. Balanced with the recording. I'm going to turn the play along up to make sure that you guys can hear it. And so here we go. So I'm going to play 2 choruses of the melody, and then you guys take the first 2 choruses, and then I'll take 2 choruses, and then we'll trade back and forth, and then we'll go to choruses and 4s, and hopefully we will finish. I'll call out the melody again before we go back to the head. So I don't know if we'll go along this whole thing, but I also put the link up in the description here to the actual play-alongs that I'm using. So there's just stick clicks to count it off. But the melody starts on C if you want to try to figure it out as we go. Ba-dee-ba-doo-bop, ba-dee-ba-doo-ba-doo-boop, boo-doop, boo-doop. Here we go. Again. You got it. my turn. You got it, 2 courses. One more. All right, now I'm going to take 2. All right, you got a chorus. Jump in. Your turn. All right, my turn again. You got it. Four bars. Here comes my turn. All right, that's the end of the play along. Okay, all right. So hopefully you guys were playing along, but feel free to let me know how it's going over there. This is an experiment this morning. I think maybe this microphone needs to come up just a tad. But so that was NF Blues. We played one of my favorites. We played Duke Ellington, John Coltrane. Take the Coltrane, great F Blues. And hopefully you're practicing along. If not, grab your instrument. We're going to keep playing some more tunes. I got 4 more tunes on the docket for today. Feel free to drop anything you're thinking about in the chat. If you don't have your horn, go get your horn because we're going to trade. The next tune is going to be It Could Happen to You. We're going to do it in E flat. You could play that. You could play Fried Bananas if you want it, if you're a big Dexter Gordon fan. If you guys know that. Here, let me play that for you for a second. It's one of my favorite contrafacts. this one. Gotta love the live concert. Same changes, right? We're not going to play that fast though. So you can check that out. If you know it already, you could check it out. But we're going to play that. So this is how we're going to do it. I think we'll do choruses and eights on this one. So we'll play the melody together. You can either play like a harmony line, or if you want to play the melody with me, that's cool too. And then after we do that, I'll take the first chorus on this one, since you guys took the first chorus on the last one. And then we'll trade choruses maybe twice, and then we'll go to eights. I think we did fours on the last one. So probably the same thing will happen. I won't know when the end of the play along is coming, and we'll just kind of end. But hopefully I'll cue the melody out this time. So we can do that. Excellent. I see Jackson is playing along. Awesome. Looking forward to that, Jackson. Thanks for being here. And here we go. Okay, I'm going to get this play along happening. All right, F blues. Done. It could happen to you. All right, so there's just 4 clicks again at the beginning of this one. So one chorus of melody. I'll take the first chorus, and you guys can jump in for the second chorus. And then I'll call out the trading after that. Cool? Here we go. coming up on eights. We're going to do eights. I got the first one. One more chorus of eights. Okay, cool. Sorry we don't have a good ending. We didn't get back to the head. But this is about playing changes and trading anyway, right? Thanks for being here. If you're playing along, if you're not, go get your instrument. We're trading today. I know you can't normally interact with anybody, but I'll listen to the silence so you guys can shed in the middle. And it's just fun to play some tunes. I know I miss just, getting together and playing tunes with people. So hopefully this will give you guys a chance to play some tunes, basically. So that was It Could Happen to You. We're going to move forward. We're going to keep going. So I also have Have You Met Miss Jones pulled up. If you know Have You Met Miss Jones, let's play that. So I think it's kind of like the same tempo almost, but it's just fun to shed a little bit. So I want to just play this tune. Somebody suggested it last week. I did the warm-up session last week, and somebody suggested, when I asked for tunes, they suggested Have You Met Miss Jones. So we're going to do that now. If you need to find a lead sheet, take this time. Go find a lead sheet in the next, I'll give you 10 seconds. I'm kidding. But not really. We're going to start the tune in a second. So we'll do it like this. We will start with the melody. Obviously, we'll play the melody once. We probably won't play it again at the end because the track will run out before we get there, back to it. But we'll do choruses. And since you guys, since I took the last one, why don't you guys do that? And then when we do the trading, let's do fours this time instead of doing eights. So when you get that, I'll call it out just like I had been. Hopefully you can hear me over the track. But I'll call out fours for the trading after a couple of choruses. But we'll just do one chorus each, back and forth on Have You Met Miss Jones, and then we'll do fours. Cool? So I took the last one first, so you guys take the first one on this one. All right, let me get it queued up here. I'll pull it together. Thanks for being here. See Trevor, Stephen, Carol, Jason, Josh, Joseph, Garza. Hi, Joseph. Garrett, Dave, Marcel. I don't know if these people are still here or if they came and left, but feel free to drop in any comments, questions, concerns. If you don't know these tunes or tunes maybe for next week's session, I'm planning to try to do this a couple more times, or if there's a better time to do it or anything like that. So here we go. We're going to play Have You Met Miss Jones? And here we go. It's going to be the same thing. 4 clicks up front, and then we'll play the head once, and then we'll trade choruses. You guys go first. All right, here we go. Here's eights. You guys got the first one. Fours. I think we got one more chorus of fours in us. Here we go, one more chorus. I got the first four. Bridge. This is going to be the last 8 bars. Cool. So if you like to play along, it's on YouTube. I'm just pulling these from YouTube, so you can check those out. Thank you. Hey, Andre. Thanks for saying hello. Thanks for dropping by. That was Having Met Miss Jones. And we're just shedding today, so if you want to shed along, please feel free. I need to stop this camera for a second and restart it, so I will be off screen for about 10 seconds. Not even. All right, we're good. So we're going to move on. We got 2 more tunes today. I think this is the now famous. Oh, actually, before I even say that, I want to show you. This is one of my favorite versions of Kenny Garrett. I gave it away. Favorite versions is Having Met Miss Jones is Kenny Garrett's version. If you guys know this version, it's from his first record. It's called Introducing Kenny Garrett. It's pretty great. Wilbur Miller's on there, killing the piano. I can't play it for you really, or else I'll get kicked off of the internet. Good morning, Trenton. Hope you're shedding, man. Hope you're playing along. So we're going to play next the classic quarantine tune for all of us, the anthem, the jazz anthem for this time, Alone Together, obviously. So we're going to play Alone Together. I know it ended up kind of being all medium tempo standards on this, but don't worry, Cherokee will be fast. But so hopefully leave me some suggestions for other things. I'm thinking of maybe doing like a Benny Golson day and a bebop day of all different tunes, give people some tunes to learn during the week, and we can get together and shed. Trenton doesn't know who Kenny Garrett is, so he can go listen. That's his assignment for his lesson on Monday. So he's going to come back with a report, 2 pages, single spaced. What is that, like 1,000 words or something? but we're gonna play next Alone Together. But let me know if there's some tunes you guys are shedding that you want to play together in a future version of this play along jam session practice time hangout. So I just hope that some of you guys can get your horns and play along. So I know some of you are, but we're going to do Alone Together. So how are we going to do Alone Together? I thought it's going to be less choruses because obviously it's a longer form. But let's say this. Let's do it we'll do one chorus each at first. We'll play the melody, obviously. We'll do one chorus each, and then after that we'll do sections, like not 8 bars, or because the sections are 14, 14, and then 8, and then 8. So we'll do sections, not so people don't get confused. But obviously I'm going to call stuff out as we go, as I have been. Hopefully that's not too loud in your ears, but I think this should be cool. So Alone Together, go get your lead sheets if you need your lead sheets. And I've said this before, but the best thing I ever did was throw away my real book and try to learn tunes by ear. So now's your time. No one is watching. I'm not even watching. You can see me, but I can't see you. So you can be shedding along trying to learn these tunes. And one of the best things you can do while you're in jazz school is just be getting together with your friends, playing tunes, learning tunes. And I know these ones might be a little bit simple, or you maybe already know them, but it's a good place to start. It never hurts to just try to lay in the cut and just swing. So that's what we're doing today. All right. So we're going to go to, yeah, there we go. Arnie says Parker Day. Andre says Bebop Day. Alton. Yeah. Okay. Come on, Alton. Get your horn. You should be playing along. Nate Campbell, love those ideas. Okay, cool. So maybe do a Charlie Parker Day, do a Bebop Day. Yeah, so stay tuned. Watch here on the page or Instagram or something. I'm not sure where this will end up being the best place to do it, but we're doing Facebook obviously today. So we'll do that. I'm thinking Thursday is around midday is kind of what I'm thinking, kind of around now. But if there's a better time, because I know, like, for example, Arnie is in Finland and he's checking this out. So he needs it to be during the morning so that he doesn't have to stay up until the middle of the night, But cool. All right, so enough with me talking. Let's get back to playing. So we're going to play Alone Together. Melody, and then we'll trade choruses, one each, and then we'll do sections. So how about I take the first chorus, and then you guys can jump in. Oh, if you haven't seen, Trenton is doing some great Little Mermaid covers on his baritone. What is that thing called even? A toy baritone or a practice baritone? I don't know. Okay, here we go. Enough about that. It's going to be the same thing. A couple of clicks at the top. And we'll see you on the other side. So melody, I'll take the first chorus. You guys get the second one. Uh-oh. Are we getting an ad? No, here we go. sections. I got the first A, you got the second. Same thing, sections, one more time. Good job. All right, I can actually call the melody out at the end this time. All right, let's play the melody out. So there we go. Alone together. Okay, stop. Oops. Say we got an ad. Trying to keep the ads out of this. Awesome. So hopefully some people are shedding along. That was Alone Together. Now I realize I need to get rid of something here in the chat stream here. Hang on one second. We're gonna got one more tune today. Again, we're gonna be back next week, probably the same time. I don't know. What time is it right now? Let's see. It's 12:44 on the East Coast. So around noon on the East Coast on Thursday next week. We got one more thing. This is going to be what separates the adults from the children, I guess. We're going to play Cherokee in 12 keys. And I guess I'll play the hard keys this week. And you guys can play the easy keys. Maybe we'll switch it next week. And you guys can play the hard keys. And I'll play the easy keys. What I mean is that I'm going to play... we'll play the melody, and then I'll play in B, and then you guys can play in C. I'll play in D flat. You guys can play in D. I'll play in E flat, and then you play in E. It kind of goes back and forth which keys are hard and easy. But it's not really hard or easy. It's just familiar and unfamiliar. So let's stick with that. Familiar and unfamiliar. Excellent. Yes, Alone Together is definitely poignant, Trenton. That was the point. Let's see. Andre says we could do a Wayne Shorter day. Yeah, we could totally do that. Wayne Shorter. I love Cedar Walton too. I've been digging that. Trenton's been playing Ugetsu. We could play Ugetsu, Fantasy in D. We could play, what's that tune that Ray Hargrove always used to play? the fast one. I'm blanking on the name. Firm Roots. There we go. We could play Firm Roots. We could play. Excellent. Mark, thanks for being here. And so let's see. We're going to do this. We're going to shed Cherokee, 12 keys. It might be a little fast. It's not too fast of a play along, but push yourself. Nobody's watching. Nobody can hear you except for you. So just play along, even if it sounds bad. That's the first step to sounding good, sounding bad. And you'll get to hear, me play with warts and all through these keys as well. This is a warm up. This that I got from Lucas Pino. Every time I used to go to Lucas's house, he would always want to play Cherokee in 12 keys, and I was just like, man, is that just like a saxophone player thing? But it's pretty educational in where your weaknesses are. So we're going to do it, and I'm going to let you guys assess your own weaknesses here, because Cherokee is pretty easy in terms of the harmony. It's not too hard to transpose from key to key. So if you need to find a lead sheet, this is your time. Now is your time to go. Ooh, before we start with that, I want to see if this is still on Spotify. I don't know if it is, but one of my favorite versions of Alone Together, before we go to the next tune here, Steve Davis has a great live version. Let's see, Alone. Is this it? No, that's not it. That's a different Steve Davis. Okay, I don't know where it is, but there was like a live from Smalls version of Steve Davis playing Alone Together. If you can find it, it's Nate Campbell, Monk Day. Yeah, that was on my mind as well. We could do Monk. So yeah, that sounds good. I'm going to make themes for the next couple of weeks, and then I'll post them up, and we'll do all this stuff. And I'll post the tunes too, so people can shed them beforehand. They don't have to just like run and try to find a lead sheet while we're in the middle of this. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, Steve Davis. That's one of my favorite versions of Alone Together. He plays these really slick fourth lines. If you hear it, you'll see what I'm saying. But Steve Davis is amazing. So it's not that surprising that I would recommend his version of that. So thank you guys for being here. This is going to be the last thing we do today. This track, it takes about 12 minutes, 13 minutes to get all the way through all the keys. So I won't be talking for all that time. I'll just be playing. So thanks for being here. If you want to, post this on your own Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or whatever you want to do, so people can check it out, so that maybe we can have an even bigger party next time. This should be fun. So, okay, so Cherokee, we'll play the melody. That's the B flat key. If you don't want to play the melody, I'll play the melody, and you can just blow in B flat, and then I'll play in B, and we'll go from there. So the easy way to remember where we're going on the bridge, this is how I think about it, is it's a 2-5 half step up from the key that we're in. A 2-5 half step up from the key that we're in. So if, obviously in B flat, 2-5 to B is the first one on the bridge, and then it's just a sequence after that. So good luck. This should be fun. I'm excited. This is one of my favorite warm-ups to do. Blame Lucas Pino. That would be great. So go on his Facebook or go on his Instagram and tell him that I made you all do this and that you're very upset, or that you enjoyed it, one or the other. All right. So here we go. Here's Cherokee in 12 keys. It's 12 minutes and 38 seconds long. The last key is A, and then it just resolves on B flat. But I'll try to call out where we are so people don't get lost in the sauce, as they say. Okay, here we go. Here's Cherokee.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's got it C. To D flat. Back to C. All right, my turn. D flat. E major. Your turn. G flat. Two flat to G. A flat, almost there. Starts 2-5 to A. A major. All right. So there's 12 keys. Hopefully you made it. Okay, so that's been our practice session for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We did 5 tunes. If you want to go back, if you're just joining, this will be posted on YouTube later, so people can practice, whatever they want, whenever they want. And I think it's really important to play with people. So this is the best I can do right now, and best any of us can do. So thanks for tuning in. We're gonna be back next week, same time, noon East Coast, Thursday, with new tunes. I'll post them here on Facebook, Instagram, etc. And in my email list and all of that stuff. So you'll see the tunes ahead of time, at least a day ahead of time. I'll try to plan sooner rather than later. Thanks for being here, Nate. And yeah, that's it. Okay, have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow afternoon with a live stream Q&A. So if you are interested in that, I'll see you then. If not, I'll see you next week.